See, a lot of people have a fear of being perceived. And I feel like this is why a lot of times you care so much about what people think about you. When what do you think about you? What does God think about you? First of all, bump you. What does God think about you? How does he feel about you? Because a lot of times we don't even look at ourselves or view ourselves in a positive light. Like some of us, we've never had, like I know me growing up, like I had very low self-esteem. Low self-esteem stems from different things, right? Sometimes low self-esteem can stem from the root of being molested as a child or raped or even raped as an adult or whatnot, right? Sometimes low self-esteem can stem from your parents talking down on you or even people speaking negatively on you. This is why I stress, not like that, you know what I'm saying? Because words powerful. But this is why I am so big on speaking life, not only for your own self, but speaking life into your children. Because the thing is, you can literally unknowingly speak a curse over them and then them come into agreement with it because they are a child. You know, children are innocent and children, they believe whatever you tell them, right? So growing up, my dad, like, I'm not trying to put him out like that, but I am going to have to tell my truth in my testimony. He would be like, what is wrong with you? Are you slow? Like anytime I would get in trouble, I would just freeze up. But I froze up as a child because I was scared. I was literally scared. You know how sometimes when people get scared, they either go into fight or flight response. When it came to, just anything growing up, I would be sometimes it would be in fight response, but a lot of times I'll say pertaining my dad specifically, because I want to be specific, just lay it out on the table. I would be in flight response. I was scared of that man. Okay. Very, very much so scared, not fearful because I respected him, but I was fearful because I didn't want to get beat like a boy. You see what I'm saying? So when he would talk to me sometimes I would get scared. I would be fearful and I would just freeze up and he'll be like, what are you doing? Are you slow? Are you slow? This girl got to be slow. She need to get her brain checked out. And it just came to a point where I remember I was at my grandparents' house and my grandma was like, oh yeah, you probably need to get her brain checked out. Just being ignorant and not really understanding and not being empathetic to the whole situation at hand and only seeing one party's viewpoint of me. Now, see, that right there can cause a lot of turmoil to the child simply because you don't realize that your words are powerful and you don't realize that you just spoken a curse over that child. Now that child who believes in anything that you says comes into agreement with it unknowingly. Now you have just cursed that child. This is why I don't allow people to say anything about my children. Just like I understand that a lot of times these older people, they're playing and they don't understand how covenant works. Even the younger individuals, you know what I'm saying? Listen, I don't allow people to say, oh, your son bad. Just being playful. No, because your words are not playful. No, you're not going to say my son bad. I don't care if he is tearing up the house. Like, I don't care. Like right now, he's cutting up hot dogs with a spoon. He's adventurous. How about let's say he's adventurous. Okay. Let's just say he's adventurous. Okay. Listen, anything but bad. Because the thing is, I noticed that a lot of the males in my family who were called bad, and the kids too, and the girls, I noticed that they were in deep trouble with the law when they got older. Even as children, like teenagers, going to juvie, getting kicked out of school, not being able to finish school, being suspended all the time because as a child, their parents and everybody around them called them bad or said different things to them, which they unknowingly came into that curse or that covenant. You don't understand how powerful your words are, y'all. You have to understand this. You have to get this. If you don't get nothing else by the end of this video, understand that your words are powerful. Understand, don't let anybody just speak anything over your children. You could say my kids are smart. You could say they have their own minds. You can call them strong-willed in a good, sense like that. But you're not finna call them bad. You're not finna, baby. I don't like that. And I don't like when people jokingly call themselves slow, because a lot of times people who jokingly call themselves slow, I notice that they have a speech problem. I noticed that it's hard for them to really explain themselves. And it's so crazy because, you know, sometimes we joke a lot and we be like, oh, girl, I'm stupid. Girl, I'm slow. Oh, girl, I'm dead. Oh, girl, I'm crying. Oh, girl, I'm weak. Baby, I am not weak. I'm not crying. I'm not slow. And I'm not dead. Thank ya. Thank ya. Yes, son. Like, no, baby. You have to be careful what you say. Like, even, oh, y'all. Even with the music. Okay, listen, I love me some trap music. If you know me in person, if you know me in real life, you would understand how much I love me some Jeezy, baby. I love me some trap music. I love me some T.I. Let's go back to the T.I.P. I love me that type of T.I., baby. Listen, I love me some Rocco. Baby, I love me some Trouble D.E.T., baby. But at the same time, I understand that, yes, you can listen to that music, but you have to understand that when you're singing this song or whatever you're listening to, you're chanting those lyrics over your life. You're chanting those lyrics over your life. And you wonder why your life is going the way it's going. A lot of times these trap music artists, they speak a lot about murder, about sex, about drugs. And that's what your life represents. Murder and everything that you do. You don't complete anything on time. Always delay. You always killing the promises that God has for you. Okay? Sex. You always having sex out of marriage. Kids out of wedlock. And drugs. Drinking alcohol, having alcohol problems. Smoking weed. Can't stop smoking weed. You're speaking that over your life because that's all you've been around. That's all you hear. That's all you know. Literally. You have to be careful about your words, y'all. But yes, y'all. Anyway, that was it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it thoroughly. Send this video to 3 people. Comment down below, like and subscribe. I will see y'all next time. Mwah.